It's Wednesday, Corey. I'm ready.
It's hump day. We're here to count you down to the weekend. It's the weekend countdown. Hump day to Friday.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We are here
Always.
for you. Hey, guys, we got a fabulous guest that's coming on today. What do you do?
I'm excited. I hope you guys are too.
What do you do when you go to school with Kevin Samuels? When you go to college with Kevin Samuels? Hey, you listen to him and then you take the advice after you figure out the man makes a lot of good sense.
What do you mean she went to school with?
Our guest went to college, University of Oklahoma, the Sooners, with Kevin Samuels, and she said he was saying some of the same things then that he's saying now, and she's actually able to apply some of those philosophies.
I thought this was new. Okay,
some of these philosophies to her own intellect, and she's become a better white woman to help other women snag a better man. But before we begin, we have to have a few words of promotional consideration from our sponsors.
You all know we are excited about sponsors. We've got sponsors.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by the following sponsors.
All right, Corey, my fingers are crossed that, this all goes without glitching.
Now, you're crossing like this, or you're doing the West Side cross?
You know what? Mm-hmm. I don't even know anything about that. I was at church. All right. So far, it's working, Corey. I'm going to unmute it, and let's see if it plays. Uh-oh. Dun, dun. Why is there an S on the screen?
Struggle stream.
No. We're going to... Hey, our sponsors.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Reigning champions of the sponsorship world for Blind Guys
Fancy sponsorship. Thanks, John. Check out his YouTube channel, Coffee Talking Tech.
Coffee Talking Twerk in the house.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyswife.com.
Corey,
I just rolled with it because
okay, we have new sponsors. That's the wrong. Oh, I don't know where they are. Okay, we're gonna
thank our previous sponsors, and we'll have our next new sponsors on the next broadcast. But now
I'll try to figure it out. Let's just start.
It's time to go. It's time to get it started. Let's go. Let's start the show with the real talk with Ntabi intro.
All right, how you gonna start drinking before?
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
To fix that, Corey.
Hey, yeah, we'll get it up. Hey, everybody, I'm Corey, the blind guy.
His wife, Laquita Marie.
Together, we're letting you into our life live as we introduce you to fabulous people that we've met through our personal and professional journeys. And today is no exception to the rule. We have a great guest that we're going to hear today to talk about health, business, and wealth. When we say health, we're not just talking about your physical health. We do talk about that a lot, but we also talk about your emotional and mental health and your relational health. All that because every aspect of your relationships is a business, and all of them lead to your personal and financial wealth. Yes. So today's guest is no exception to the rule. She is a hybrid. She is
Did you say a pirate?
Hybrid. She's a hybrid. She's like
I'm just saying,
a genetically modified person in the sense of her profession. She is the first ever soul dealer that we've ever met.
So what?
Soul dealer.
You making up words. Let's just say hello.
Soul dealer. She
I don't even know what that means.
She was in the Army, and then the day after she transferred into the Navy.
There's a name for that?
No, I just made that up. So she was a soldier, then a sailor. So she was a soul dealer. So we're gonna bring her in by saying, we're gonna say, be all that you can, anchors away, my boys. Come on in, TJ, to say good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. I have to tell you, I had to make sure that I didn't have any coffee in my mouth when he said Soul Daler, because it was about to come all out.
So you knew what he was talking about then, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, Soul Daler. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, you're funny.
A soldier and a sailor. Soul dealer. You were a soul dealer. So you can march like a soldier and cuss like a sailor. So you're multi-talented.
So wait a minute, TJ. We are just
transition.
Here to say.
So we just want to say good morning to you, TJ. We can't wait to talk to you.
I was going to say, like, we just say good morning not to say any explicatives or anything like that. But, everybody is loving you. We've got Miss Beefiness in there saying, hola.
You can't cannonball into the comments
Well, I mean, they're
already.
talking to her. Like Juliet is saying she is so beautiful.
Oh, Juliet
thank you.
Ambali, all the way in Nigeria.
Yes. And then
Miss B Finesse coming straight out of Rikers.
You know what? Blessed One says yes. Saying yes.
I know she's gonna eat me up in the comments for that one.
No, Miss B Finesse,
that was cold-blooded.
don't say anything. So yeah, Blessed One says yes, she is beautiful. So I know
All right,
that.
Blessed One.
Yeah, we're just here to say good morning. And so look at there, Black Tropical saying, that's Auntie. Good morning, beautiful soil sister.
Soil sister and soil brother out there down there in Georgia.
Yeah, she's like, that is Auntie right there. And so
come on, let's get these comments so we can go down a rabbit hole.
We're not saying anything else to them because stop, Corey, I'm suing for defamation.
All right, Rikers, that's a new store in the mall in her hometown.
Right, probably. Yeah, that's the anyways. We're going to say goodbye for now because we only came in to say good morning as we go through our, today's topics and whatnot. So we'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, my goodness. That was fun.
Today's broadcast is member supported by viewers like you. You can become part of the Blind Guy, His Wife home team by first remembering to bum rush the buttons.
Oh, speaking of which, all you have to do is give a thumbs up. That is the best way you can let people know that this stream is valuable to you, is valuable to other people. And I've got scrolling at the bottom of the screen our website for this particular channel, blindguyhiswife.com. Absolutely. So, of course, we were showing you the schedule for our sponsors. Some of them are scrolling right there at the bottom. And when you go to blindguyhiswife.com, you will see those sponsors. I think this is the right one now, Corey. Let's just play it and see what happens, okay? I'm going to make it bigger. Maybe I'll make it bigger. The button didn't work.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
So, guys, I don't know why my button. Yeah, y'all see me clicking the button and like everything is happening, but you can just watch it in small time, okay?
Fancy sponsorship. Thanks, John. Check out his YouTube channel, Coffee, Talk, and Tech.
Coffee, Talk, and Twerk gets another shout out.
New fancy sponsor, Dario Dublin. Thanks to My Vivid Life. Check out her YouTube channel. Thank you, Dario. Thanks, My Vivid Life. Fancy sponsor, Miss B Finesse. Aww. Check out her YouTube channel.
All right.
See, she's in the free world. New sponsor, Barnstorming Productions. Compliments of Over the Top WME.
All right.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
So that's it,
give
guys.
our sponsors a ring shot.
Absolutely. So, of course, with our sponsors, when Over the Top sponsored Barnstorming Productions, that meant that we could also feature his channel because he gets a longer, that was part of her giveaway. You guys know we do a giveaway at the top of the show, at the end of the show, and everybody wants to be first place in the comments for that reason. So that means that we are going to definitely feature Barnstorming Productions. You guys know him as XDMC, and XDMC is a content creator. He's not big on YouTube because he's actually out there making movies and all of that kind of stuff. So that means if you were to go to YouTube, and I think we have David Hunt in the comments, Corey, I can't remember.
Hunty boy.
Yes. But I'll drop this link into the comments so that way you guys can check it out yourselves. Barnstorming Productions is where he will drop some of his creative things, XDMC does, so that you'll see different animations that he's done. You will also hear his voiceovers. He does what else, Corey?
He does commercials, storyboarding. He does a lot of different things.
He's a visual artist.
He's a visual artist. He's a genius he's a straight genius when it comes to content creation. So check his channel out.
Absolutely. So definitely thank you so much for sponsoring XDMC when he won the giveaway. So you never know. I know today there's another wonderful giveaway as well. And Corey, when they head over there, they can see the schedule. They can get the home team jersey.
Yeah, get a home team jersey. And they can click the green. Good. Got the wrong voice. I got the wrong straw. They can steer it up.
Why you got that little flexible straw? So we're going to move forward, but we will show you how you can support the stream if you'd like right there at blindguyhiswife.com. you can see buy me a coffee, support the production. When you click the green coffee cup, a widget opens. You can purchase 1, 3, 5 coffees or type in the amount of coffees you'd like. We always type in 25 because Corey's been blind for 25 years. And then you can leave your name, say something nice. And okay, 25 went in there. All proceeds go to our nonprofit organization, Atumpan Edutainment. So you can see who else is buying us coffees and all of those good things. So
it's like a virtual tip jar. And in some cases, for those channels that you're familiar with, they have super chats. This is our version of a super chat. So you can always buy me a coffee.
absolutely.
Or to quote Mike Epps, you can buy 750 coffees.
You know what? Let's give them a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat before we get into the comments because
All
the
right.
people are chatting it up over there. Of course, a lot of them have already said hello. But what's the point of the plant-based treat, Corey?
The plant-based treats to get you to eat more fruits and vegetables throughout the day. We're not
At
saying
every meal.
At every meal. We're not saying that you can't do what you want to do, but we definitely want you to increase the amount of fruits and vegetables you eat at every meal. So
yeah.
sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
Here it is.
Flour,
Yellow cornmeal
flax seeds,
for the egg.
That's all they get.
We did that in
Cornbread
honor,
muffins.
We did that in honor of Trash Can Ways because Trash Can Ways was the guy that inspired the character in life that said, "You gonna eat that cornbread."
You know what? Look who is first. I'm reading the comments. Corey can't see. His eyes don't work, but Black's Tropical.
Black's Tropical in the house, like I said, in Georgia.
Yes, and they are going to be featured here on this channel tomorrow. Oh my goodness, it's going to be
Tune
fabulous.
in. They're going to show you how to turn your urban dwelling or your urban yard into a subtropical tropical garden.
Absolutely. Talking about, okay, TJ Randolph, I'm here for the conversation, Soil family. Can't wait. So they are farmers, and so you're always going to hear soil in their comments. So then, of course, we also have Juliet Ambali.
Juliet Ambali, all the way in Nigeria.
Yes. So she says, hello, beautiful people, counting down less than 15 minutes. She was here early.
She's cranking out a batch of moi to ship to me on her chillet ice.
You know what? She does have her and her husband. They have a publishing company, a book company, an ice company. She's an educator, a homemaker. It's amazing. And their family is beautiful. Their daughter, she teaches her violin. Oh my goodness. Well, not her. I think she takes her to violin lessons. Actually, Juliet's daughter won a virtual violin lesson when we had a violin player on as a guest.
That's correct.
Look at the Praying Couple Cooking Series.
Praying Couple Cooking Series.
Here for a minute, showing love, fam. Always enjoy.
Right.
It's
Thanks
silent.
for joining us.
They got here earlier. Like, it's silent right now. Fun YouTube channel, a husband and wife doing great things. Their sons are adults and their sons respect them. Like when they always, the mom and dad are always cooking, right?
Mhm.
And every now and then the sons will come over to eat. And so, you
that
know,
sounds about right.
yeah, but they're like gentlemen, you know what I mean? So it's so sweet to see the family just in time, Trash Can Wave says.
Trash Can Waves. Again, Trash Can Waves was the inspiration to that plant-based treat because in the movie Life, he inspired that character. You go eat your cornbread.
Hey there, Melissa. I was watching her live stream last night.
Melissa
Berrien, yes. Good to have you.
doing?
She says, good morning, all.
Out in Arizona.
Yeah, so of course, Black's Tropical is just chatting it up with each other, with everyone else. And guess who is here saying greetings, everyone? It is Super
Supernova.
You already
in the
know.
House.
Hey there, Zenobia. And then we got Miss B Finesse.
Miss B Finesse.
Yeah, she's in there. So everybody is chatting it up, saying hello to everybody. And Black Tropical says, yep, we are deep in these YouTube streets. Hashtag the home team.
Okay, everybody. Well, who said that?
That was Black Tropical.
All right, well, Black Tropical gave us the hashtag for this morning for the first place pony. Hashtag the home team.
Right. What did Trash Can Wave say? So for the first giveaway, they need to put in hashtag. What did she put? She put the home team.
Yes,
so we have
hashtag the home team.
Okay. Hashtag the home team. Put it in like that, guys. So Trash Can Wave is talking to Melissa.
I see the formula.
What?
See, Miss B Finesse is Miss B Finesse that normally gives us a hashtag, or is it Glenda Shivers?
Glenda.
Okay, so I can't. It's not a formula then.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. All right, go ahead. Trash Can was saying to Melissa.
Talking about Melissa Barron. You want it like this? Good morning. Give you some Medea. So hey, we got all the Nigerians here. Share with Love TV.
Share with Love TV. Also whipping up a batch of more to ship to me.
Yeah. So Juliet, Share with Love TV. She has a fabulous channel, guys. She does cook a lot.
Hashtag the home team.
Hashtag the home team. Everybody, put it in there so you can see if you can win first place bragging rights. JP, hey there.
JP, the aspiring matriarch.
She
in the
says, how's
house.
your spirit?
It's going good. My spirit is doing good. And we know JP's spirit is high.
Hey, you already know. She was on here last week telling us all about it. Check out her channel, JP, the aspiring matriarch. Woohoo. Yes, we do have sponsors. We're excited, Melissa. Hey, Big Ike is here, Corey.
Big Ike, Ogiamian, all the way on the west side.
I'm telling you,
run, come we get it.
I'm Nigerian today, guys. You know what? Whoever's nearby, whatever ethnicity they are, that's what I am. We got all the Nigerians in the house. I'm Nigerian today, so y'all know Ike. He's
we call him Big Ike. He's like 6'30" and
yeah, he has a big personality, doing big things in life because that's how the Nigerians roll.
He's like a muscular, like 580 pounds.
You know
like,
what?
He's like the Megatron of the YouTube world.
Go to his channel and you'll see for yourself. Guess who's here, Corey? Intentional Millionaire.
Hey, Intentional Millionaire.
Currently ROI Network or Return on Investment Network.
Intentional Millionaire. Let me tell you something. When you a blind person that uses talking software for your computer, I thought your channel was called Roy.
I know. Right? It just reads it to you.
Yeah, it just reads it to me. It doesn't say ROI, it just says Roy. I said, okay, somebody named Roy is here. So
yes, so good to see you. So, oh, look who's in here. Philip Waldo Jr.
PWJ in the house.
Favorite moderator. So this is great. So
hashtag the home team. Hashtag the home team.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I have to check out her channel because Trash Can Wave says JP has a new channel redesign.
All right, JP trying to flex on the folks.
She's always up. She's like up to date, faster than everybody else, doing all the modern things. And so we also have Princess C. Hello,
Princess C. Thanks for joining us today.
Great to have you here. So happy. I know Phil, you're driving, so I know you won't be texting or typing too much. No problem. We're gonna say good morning to My Vivid Life.
My Vivid Life is my Vivid Life.
Wonderful channel. Ike is saying hello to her. We were both in Ike's live stream last night. My Vivid Life was over there watching Ike as well, chatting it up.
All right.
And so we also have everybody in here. C Block Boko is saying good day, good people.
C Block Boko. All right.
So good to have you back.
Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in.
Yes, definitely do it. And we also have, hey, Brother Clarence is in here.
Brother Clarence.
Yes, his channel is Let's Talk the Better Black Life.
Let's talk, but you can't say Brother Clarence. You got to say Brother Clarence.
Oh yeah, but Brother Clarence.
Clarence.
But you know, for anybody listening that doesn't know him. So anyways, he says it's a great topic. He'll check back in later. Salute. He was actually doing a Bible study yesterday. He usually talks about men's and women's issues like this. So that's why I thought it was interesting. Like, oh, you on the Bible. Okay.
Thanks, bro, Clarence.
Clarence. Yeah. Trash Can Wave says, blessed one and Black Tropical Homestead. Good morning. So everybody's saying hello, but guess who else is saying hello?
Hashtag the home team for the first place pony drawing. Who else is saying hello?
Well, we got Over the Top WME.
Over the Top WME in the house.
She's noticing that Real Talk with Ntabi changed her icon. She says it's nice. So I have to head over there and check it out.
All right.
So definitely we have Real Talk with Ntabi in here. Let me find where she is.
Real Talk with Ntabi.
Because I am missing her. Oh, there's David Hunt saying good morning. Aloha.
Hunty boy. Check out David Hunt's YouTube channel. David
live
Hunt.
Streaming this morning, giving us tech talks. He is the man. He can sing, he can play, he can work on all your things tech wise. Oh, Deshaun Coleman, that's what I was trying to say hello to.
Deshaun Coleman in the house, the lifesaver, kept us from drinking something that we're supposed to sit in.
Y'all already know. Y'all know I was trying to make this a tea. I was like, Corey, I'm gonna brew this up. Boom.
Reading is fundamental.
Divine release. Yoni detox. I was like, oh, Corey, we're gonna brew this. And he was like,
Deshaun,
nah, that's a Yoni steam, baby.
Deshaun, I'm telling you that you need to come with all natural laxative. With that name, Divine Release, it's gonna sell like hotcakes.
Divinerelease.org. Hey,
Kombucha in the house.
You know, I saw her last night. She was on all the chats as well. Hey, Sandra Cotton Green is in here.
Sandra Cotton Green.
Boom. Hey, Sandra. Sandra is so wonderful. So yeah, me and Kombucha was hanging out. We were just everywhere. So Over the Top is saying hello to everybody. Amazing content creator, Over the Top WME. She has a new housewife. Being a housewife made me rich. She has a new series. So I think this is going to be a good topic today to tie into what she's talking about. I'm sure they have similar, similar viewpoints. Yes, absolutely.
So don't forget, as you come in, smash the like button. Also, type in hashtag the home team in the comments.
Yes, you already know. So Juliet is clapping it up and all of that good stuff. But Glenda is in there, Corey.
Glenda shivers deep in the heart of Texas.
Yes. So okay, Corey. So I think I said hello to everybody. I did say hello to Kombucha. Let's see. And in my vivid life is like, yes, with XDMC with Barnstorming Productions. So now you guys know how to find him. Oh, we got to say hello to She Stole My Thunder.
She stole my thunder.
Yeah.
She stole my thunder.
Good morning, folks. And Global Green Book. I got to watch her latest video.
All right.
Wonderful content creator. She says, one love, family, listening while working. Girl, most people are. We already know. That's what you do. Thanks to the lockdown, we all figured out what we could do. Put your headset in for your job in one ear. Put your headset in for your phone in the other ear. And then pretend like you're typing. Wait a minute. How is She Stole My Thunder going to put in their hashtag high value husband? That might be the second. We don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yes, Coach Remy is in here, Corey.
Yeah, Coach Remy work out.
Now, y'all know we're saying Coach Remy work out because Coach Remy is ripped. Go to his channel. For people that said you can't work out at home, he shows you how, and he's got the muscles and the abs to prove it. And
he takes off his shirt and talks very sultry like while he stands near the beaches of Rwanda with his shirt off.
He is back in Rwanda.
And has the waves splashing in the background as he flexes on the entire screen.
Butter biscuits are not coming soon, Trash Can Waves. That does not go with Coach Remy's lifestyle. But anyways, hey, Mona D, we're saying hello to you as well. Hello.
Mona D.
Yeah, so good to have you. Okay, Corey.
Gotta get this drawing on the way.
Yes, we're going to get this drawing underway. I'm just seeing if we missed anybody, if there was anybody new in the chat. So that way we can see, if we said hello or not, because we want them to be able to get their hashtag in there.
Hashtag the home team.
Yes, I see Miss B Finesse has it in there. So does Global Green Book. And okay, this is cool. Yeah, Ike is in there talking to people. Ike, if you want to win, and you're a winner, maybe he already knows he's a winner.
Yeah, like I said, when you're 6'40", and like I said, like the Megatron of the YouTube world, you bound to win. But if you want to be part of the home team, again, hashtag the home team in the comments. But you can also go to our website, blindguyhiswife.com, and get yourself a home team jersey with one of our t-shirts out of our merch line.
Absolutely. Wait a minute. Who is native? No, how about Trash Can't Waste I'm native. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you know what? I forgot Juliet is in school. Juliet Ambali over in Nigeria. Okay. Right. Always a delight to be here. Just started a course in the university and time is tight. So I value this moment. Oh,
come on, let's get it started.
I know she has to enjoy the show. Looking forward to the holidays to not miss the live sessions. Thank you so much, Juliet. That means a lot. This is who I was looking for, my girl, Corey.
Okay.
And Tabi.
Hey, we'll talk with Tabi. Happy. She makes us happy all the way in South Africa.
That's what her name means, guys. And Tabi saying means make me happy. You make me happy. And so she did our intro video. So that's why Corey always says that. And so we couldn't go forward without saying hello to her or to Miss Tabby Tab. She's in the comments.
All right, Miss Tabby Tab.
Yeah, so she's like, this is the best energy. Hey, Miss B Finesse, the vibe with y'all is always so high. I love it here. Thank you, Miss Tabby Tab. We appreciate that. All right, Corey. So I think I did say hello to everybody except where in the world is
Elizabeth?
Hey, Elizabeth, she dropped it. Ooh, y'all go check her channel out.
That crazy video about the transvax.
Man, she got a transvax. It is crazy. Get over there to her channel and look at Nancy Annette has hashtag the home team in there.
All right, Nancy Annette.
Okay, so it looks like everybody. I don't wear glasses. I don't need them. I just can't read Trash Can Waves. Mm-hmm. We're gonna just say hello because he said put your glasses on. We're gonna say hello to community adult. Look, now I just said that and I can't read.
Reading it ain't the glasses. It's the reading.
Why does it say Community Solutions Pro 1? And I'm talking about community
adult. Reading is fundamental.
Hold on. I did that for Trash Can Wave's sake. I can read good. Okay, so when I was in the office, I used to listen to YouTube videos at work. It kept me busy. Miss Tabby Tab said, "See, all right. Y'all already know. We look before the billions is in there. I knew I missed somebody.
Before the billions in the house,
in the gym. He's doing his
in the gym
fitness journey, whereas he is showing you guys how to get ripped, like Coach Remy. Oh, hey, Veronica D. Berry, so good to have you.
Veronica D. Berry in his ass.
Yeah, she says love the topic. All right, so Corey, I'm ready for it. Let's go.
You brought up the share the screen with the tool, the giveaway tool.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll bring up the giveaway too. Oh, Sandra is saying hello, and C Block Coco, Lord C Block Boko.
Here we go again.
I know says I really enjoy your show. I know because Miss Princess C talking about who is the tech person. People always talking bad about me. Anyways, I'm going to share the
Don't
screen.
come for my
Corey.
wife, Princess C. Don't come for my wife.
It's you making them do it because
I ain't
everybody
done a
comes for me.
thing.
Everybody comes for me. Thanks
Well,
to you.
I married you, so I got a right to come for you. But the folks in the YouTube streets, I'll come through the virtual screen and
I have seen Corey. Y'all know what?
I'll hit you with a tackle to put you on the chat list injured reserve for the next 3 streams.
We moved one time. We had new neighbors, and the girls were out riding the bikes, and I didn't know that this happened. They told Corey, the man down there told us something like, stop riding past here. We're making too much noise or something. All I know is when I found the way I started the story or got into this, I heard Corey in the back yelling. I go out the back and Corey is walking by himself with the stick, yelling down the street to the guy who said that. What's your name? It was something like that. And I'm
He
like,
cussed at the kids.
yeah. And he had said like, damn or something, get out of the damn way. But to them, that was a cuss word.
Cussing at my kids.
Yeah. And I'm like, Corey, like, first of all, where you going? How you getting there?
He was on my way.
Won't bumping into nothing. He about to mess up his check. Okay. So
I said, look, stop all that cussing, mother. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
JP talking about set him straight, Corey. Let's get into here, Corey. And look, Community Solutions laughing at me, talking about community, adult. Princess cleared it up, so you won't come for Princess. No, you spoke about an IT or tech person that's following the channel. I'm asking who's
David.
Working in tech.
Oh, David Hunt. David. Okay, gotcha, Princess. I take all that back. Suck it back up. So yeah, I'm just messing with you anyway. I knew you. It's all fun here.
Right, because he blocked Boko. I don't want no problem, sir. And Phil about to tell on you, Corey gonna hit you like water boy.
That's right.
Let's get into it, Corey. Hey, G Albert, put in hashtag the home team.
G Albert in the house.
Yeah, so G Albert is also a tech person. We're in some of the same groups along with David Hunt. So we the people. David C Block Boko said. All right, so we got it in there, Corey. Trash can waves about phrasing, Corey. And, yep, you got a visual, Melissa. It was crazy. Big Guy Journey is in there laughing at you. Hey, we're gonna have him on the show Friday.
BGJ in the house. He's gonna be here on Friday talking about how he lost 218 pounds. He lost a free safety. He lost a power forward.
What's that?
It's free safety in football is a defensive position. A power forward is a position in basketball.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking of like free safety, like food. I don't know. Shopping. I don't know.
He lost the whole person with that. So he's got an amazing story. He's an author, businessman. So check us out on Friday with Big Guy Journey.
All right, BX Native. So happy to have you here.
All right.
And look, you know what? BX Native be talking trash. BX Native be in the chat like, hurry up, start the show. Y'all talking too much.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to like. Come on, let's get this drawing going.
All right, so go ahead and put in hashtag and okay, Elizabeth, I know you're gonna win today, and if you don't, I don't know what I'm gonna do because you pack.
David Hunt, go ahead and put rigged in the comments. I know you was waiting to type.
All right, let's go for it, Corey. Wait. Coffee Talking Tech says High Value just stepped in. He's in here. Hey there, Coffee Talking Tech, another tech person.
Yep.
Check out his channel, Princess C. That's where you can ask questions. He does Q&As all the time. And they go in, they will answer all the questions. So, okay, Corey, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
It's time for today's first place pony drawing. All the jockeys are mounted and in position behind the gates. Bring, they're off.
Oh, let me hit the button. Okay, Miss B Finesse, JP, Elizabeth, JP, Princess C, over the top, Blacks, Juliet, over the top, Nanette, Princess C, Trash Can Waves, my like Melissa, Miss Tabby Tab, Juliet, Nancy, Princess C, Philip Waller, over the top. Before the billions. Wait. Has he won before?
I think he's winning.
Wow. Hey.
He's the champion. Friend.
Nice.
Before the billions gets the first place bragging rights to being the first place pony today.
Yes, David Hunt is already saying if Miss B Finesse here, oh boy, it's gonna be rigged. But Coffee Talking Tech is saying congrats. And look, he just finished his set too. You deserve it. He is working it out in the gym, winning in these YouTube streets, and he goes live all the time, putting you up on Tech Game, another tech person. Guys, this is just wonderful. So, okay,
Let's jump into getting our special guest in with the intro.
All right, so we are going to before in them streets. Congrats. How Miss Finesse gonna talk? She usually street walking. So that means she's walking, guys, walking the baby, getting her exercise in. Elizabeth is talking to saying hello to her moderator. But look at Real Talk with Ntabi. She says, "Imagine the win after the billions." Wow.
Oh yeah. So don't forget, before the billions, when you get the billions, don't forget, you're gonna have to give us some of the billions because we made you a first place pony.
She stole my thunder is saying, Elizabeth and Phil, we all know that he slipped the brown envelope to blind guy, his wife.
Well, I wouldn't know because I can't see the color of the envelope.
I know, but look, people are happy for you.
The church envelope.
You know, they always do that, right? They slip that brown envelope. And David Hunt is saying it's not as rigged as I thought because a guy won. And before the billions is saying thank you to everyone. So, hey, this is just wonderful. We've got some good sports in there. But Elizabeth is mad. No, we won't go. Elizabeth won.
Let's get into it.
All right, you're going to do the introduction for our guest, right?
Yes, today's featured guest is a very special person indeed. She is a woman who's moved from shifted from a modern woman mindset to being a better woman so that she could snag her man.
Hey, lead attorney is here, Corey.
Lead attorney in the house.
Y'all already know you got to go check his channel out.
If your spouse is acting up, get the lead attorney. He won't let you get jacked up. He's a lead attorney.
Hey, lead. It's not rigged. It's not rigged.
He
okay.
said rigged too?
No.
Oh.
That was I went back to David Hunt's channel comment by accident.
All
Hey,
right.
Phil says, hey, lead, what's good with you?
All right, so back to my introduction. Today's lady is a lady that's a trailblazer in her own right. She was one of the first of her grandfather's children to graduate from college. So she's educated.
Hey.
She was one of the few people that have transitioned to be a soldaler. She went from being an army soldier to a sailor within a day. So she's a professional. And then she went from being a professional to, at the age of 52, defying the odds that are spoken by many people these days, that she would be alone with a dog. She's not. She's at home with her husband and a dog, a good husband, a high value husband. This lady has the fearlessness of the greatest lioness that was ever mentioned in the animal kingdom. Her name was Sarabi from The Lion King.
Miss Finesse loves your intros, even though she doesn't like your slander.
This woman has the warrior skills, the fighting skills of any of the Dora Milaje that protected the Black Panther when it comes to protecting her man. She has the beauty and the finesse of Miss B Finesse, but also the beauty and finesse of any of the Hollywood bombshell beauties that have ever came out of the Black community.
Okay.
This woman puts true meaning to what Eddie Murphy calls sensuous chocolate.
Ooh. Oh, hey, Miles Neverson is here. He says you should write jingles professionally.
I would love to do that. It's time for today's featured guest, the soldaler herself. She is also a schoolmate of Kevin Samuels, who learned a lot along the way to become a better woman. It's time to introduce to you Miss TJ Randolph.
Good morning.
Wow, when you were describing, like, who is he talking about? Like, who is? I'm like, is somebody else coming on?
Like, we got to look around. Who's going on? What's going on? Hey.
Good morning, good morning, and thank
look,
you for having me.
Okay, you're welcome, because we're giving you all the accolades, but Big Ike Corey talking about easy there, Corey. So this is just wonderful because everybody's so excited to have you here. They're doing a bunch. Elizabeth is back there laughing, and she's also saying, y'all cutting up sideways with everything that you're doing, Corey. People are still saluting the lead attorney, and of course, Miss B Finesse is saying, Miss TJ. She got all the J's in there. Princess C is saying, good morning, JJ. We've got Blessed One in there giving you the applause. And thank you so much, Black Tropical. She says, I absolutely love Corey. Y'all are awesome. he's killing the intros. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And everybody's saying that, Corey. Trash can waves and David Hunt. Hashtag, who is he talking about? Oh, thank you, Miss B Finesse. She says, that sound is so crispy, TJ. So your mic is good, TJ. Yeah, look, we're all winning in here, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Go ahead, Corey.
We're going to jump right into it. So let's explain to everybody. You were schoolmates with Kevin Samuels. Am I correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And you were 2 years ahead of him in high school, but also you guys went to college together, right?
Yes, that is true. We both went to Millwood High School in Oklahoma City. I'm class of 1985. I know, like, that's super duper old for y'all. And I think he's class of 1987. So, when you're in high school, you're really not checking for anybody that's a couple of years younger than you. But I do remember him in high school because he was a drum major, and our band was the most.
Okay. Nice.
And so, but you had more interactions with him in college, and when you were at the University of Oklahoma for the, y'all both were laters.
So I want to know this then.
Hold on, y'all missed that.
Y'all both were laters.
Either letters, yes, letters.
Laters, y'all. They were both Oklahoma laters.
Because I was gonna say,
like Sooners.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm like, look, I'm slow here, but you know what? Coffee Talking Tech is class of 89 as well. So. Okay. And Trash Can Waves was only 5 years old when you graduated. You were talking about I was drawing a blue duck in kindergarten.
Wow. Okay.
Trash Can Waves was already in alternative school at the age of 5.
But you know what? Phil is welcoming you, and you have a story to tell because Corey said you were laters, but you also got your letters in college. And then from there, you went on to be a mom and all of this kind of stuff. So
a sailor.
Yeah, so give us some of your background, how you went from how you became a former fighting feminist, because you're a feminist now, right? Or would you call her a feminist?
She's a better woman now.
I was gonna say that's the wrong word. She's
a former, meaning she used to be
you used to fight and you used to be a feminist. So explain to us the letters first. In college, what was the letters all about?
Well, as Corey was saying, that me and Kevin went to the University of Oklahoma, and we're Sooners. So when he said laters, now I got it. I'm a little bit late. So that's when I think Kevin and I, as far as the groups, were start to interact more, because I was a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and Kevin is a member of a Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. So being that the Black students on campus, there were so few of us, we interacted a lot more together. So that's when I came and interacted with Kevin more, because we were, in Greek letter organizations, and we gave parties together and different stuff, but, and we're in different student organizations together. So when talking about a former fighting feminist, I think that is probably when I was becoming that person, even though I didn't know that it was considered feminist. But I was one of those very in your face kind of women who would, argue my point and get right up in your face. And so when Kevin starts talking about, combative women and things like that, I think I was one of them. Definitely.
Wow.
And he was talking the same thing he's talking now. You said he was actually laying the foundation for speaking that way about men and women in college, right?
He was. And, he was talking about it because I think when Scheherazade Ali did come to our campus at one point, and she was talking about, how women should interact with their husbands and basically how we should serve the Black man. And I think I may have been one of those Deltas that were like, the hell you say, I'm not, doing that. So, I think during that time period, he was definitely talking about those things. And even after college, we would see each other in, groups or, group settings, and talking about how women should be more submissive and how women should cater to their men, et cetera, et cetera. And I think lack of knowledge or ignorance, if you will, I took it as a form of weakness to say, what do you mean I got to do that? What do you mean? I work just like you do. So I think I was a fighting.
So that was the fight in you.
Oh, yes.
So I have a question about that then, because you're saying, okay, This is what the men were saying. Kevin Samuels was saying what the men were saying. You had Shahrazad Ali saying what she's giving you the women's perspective, how to behave, what to do. What was your take on that? Like, were you like embracing it, or were you heard the words, but you were like, look, I've pledged, I got my friends. We are.
She started singing that Bishop Bullwinkle song. Hell no to the no.
So tell us, like, you went, and the fighting part is you weren't just fighting, but you also were military personnel, right?
I was, and I want to clarify. And again, I'm 54, so my memory may not be completely, but I will say I do remember Kevin talking about those same principles then. I don't think it was commonplace though for guys, for other men. Kevin was more vocal talking about it. Oh, that's me and my stink. I mean, my daughter. But he was the most vocal about it. I'm sorry?
What branch of the military were you in here?
That I was in the Army.
Okay.
And my daughter, she had to be about maybe 6 at that time. So that would have to be about 2001, 2002 timeframe.
Got it.
So you were in the, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
She was finishing her statement about he was most vocal. Kevin was most vocal at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
So, and I don't think that because of, he was really one of a few, he's the only one I actually remember saying those kinds of things. And I think because he was in the minority, none of us were really hearing him.
Right.
We were like, you don't know what you're talking about, because no other guys that I can remember were saying those kinds of things. So I think, and because, 21, 22, 23, and I'm 23, he's 21. We're like, what the hell, so that's what we're thinking. But he was on to something, but we didn't get it. I can say I didn't get it.
So you were in the University of Oklahoma. You're there. You actually you're having these interactions, and you're fighting with feminism against some of the principles that Kevin Samuels talked about and Shahrazad Ali talked about. But your independent modern woman mindset continued to grow as you progress through life, because you married, your first marriage, you had your daughter, you were in the military.
Oh yeah. Somebody said that was a cute photo. That was real talk within Tabi Corey when we pulled up her and her daughter. She was like, oh, cute photo.
So tell us how the military impacted your mindset of being a professional woman. You got your degree, you got your PhD.
Yeah. And also give us from the perspective of high earner versus high value.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tell them really quick, because I know we want to keep it on time here.
Oh no, go ahead. You're good. We want to hear the story too.
As far as being a single mom, I was a single mother when I had my daughter, so I was already in the reserve anyway. And when I had my daughter, I had to switch my focus because I had someone to take care of. So getting my commission and going on active duty as an officer, you have to, there's a certain leadership and confidence that you have to bring in order to get men and women to do what you're instructing them to do. So being that I wasn't married at that particular time early on, there was no one for me to balance my aggression, or I guess dominating persona. So
masculine tendencies.
Yeah. So it continued to cultivate or to enhance. So when I ultimately did meet my not meet, but reconnected with my daughter's father, and we got married, he was and is a high earning man. But we were not compatible because, it's more in what I consider to be high value is just not the earning potential. It is how you interact with your family. It is how you lead your family. And from my perspective, it was only leading with money. And that did not give me or my daughter what we needed at the time. And I will not just put it on him, because again, when we're talking about the fact that I am at the time a more masculine or dominating woman, and unwittingly, but a dominating woman dealing with a very dominant man, not knowing that I needed to maybe fall back, it wasn't going to work.
So, when you say that Ike says it best. He said, so logic is only right when the right crowd says it. You know how you were saying, well, what does he know? He's younger than us. You know what I mean? I need an older person to say, oh, Shahrazad Ali, Leah, let's listen to her. So that's a good point. And then My Vivid Life is also asking, what made you change your mindset? And did it help you meet your husband? Because of course, we this is going to be a part of the giveaway, guys. This husband right here, I don't know if you guys can see the puppy right there. He's not really a puppy, he's kind of big, but I'm going to pull her question up now that we've got your husband out. You know what? We should have showed him all by himself instead of him having to share the screen with the dog. That was kind of unfair. So so let's ask her question properly, okay? Her question is related to this guy right here. And her question is, what made you change your mindset? And did it help you meet your current husband?
Now keep that question in mind, because I want to go back to circle back to something that Big Ike said, because I want to make sure we're clear.
Okay.
Big Ike is saying the logic is only right when the right crowd says it. And I think what he's saying, and Ike, you can correct me in the comments, is that
speaking of correcting you in the comments, let me correct Trash Can Waves. You are not getting this dog. He's talking about we get the dog for the giveaway.
But Ike is saying that, logic only becomes correct when the right person is saying it at the right time. Because like I said, Kevin Samuels, then 21-year-old snot nose,
how you gonna call him? What?
We all 21 years old snot nose.
Oh, okay. You're a guy. Plus, you can say that.
21-year-old snot nose kid out of college.
Y'all say things that what's ladies can't say.
And he's, he's saying things that he believes in. He's got convictions and he's got research on, but nobody's trying to hear it. But put that same guy on YouTube with years of experiences in his 40s and 50s and get the crowd behind him of other manosphere thinkers, alpha male strategies and other people, then all of a sudden it's like the light bulb can come on for so many different people because he's in a different arena now. He's in a different crowd. He's not just a college crowd. He's now in the crowd of the elite when it comes to the manosphere. So that's what Big Ike was saying. But on the Vivid Life question, what made you change your mindset and did it help you snag your man?
And wait a minute, because other people are adding to that, like Community Solutions Pro One says many Black girls are raised masculine in these single parent homes, headed by women. We're pushed more than the boys to succeed. But just so you know, Corey, Nanette says precisely, Corey, to what you just said. Trash Can Waves was saying he was fresh out of college. He brainwashed, that's what the thought is, right? So we have here Community Solutions, Pro. That was
Adult Pro.
I know, because I just made up a whole name. That's I keep trying to mess it up again. So that was her take on it. And then the Intentional Millionaire says, can TJ define high value man and high earner?
Yeah, she's about to jump into that right now.
Right. So this way you can add to her question, because look at Global Green Book. She agrees her ex was high value according to Kevin, but it didn't fit me. I walked out when he got his first million and now he's worth billions. And I don't regret leaving, not once. I agree with you, sis. Of course, we've got here Abby Stalker Mom in the house. So you got to say hello to her. And happy birthday. Yesterday was her birthday.
Okay. Abby, dun 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 dun,
Stalker Mom.
Booyaka.
Happy birthday. She's Jamaican, just so you know. So with all of that input, and we might do this next time, Juliet, currently do a research proposal on the self-concept of homemakers. Right. This will be so helpful. So back to My Vivid Life. You've got some other input from some of the other people, but I'm sure it does not change your answer to My Vivid Life's question.
What?
Go ahead, Corey. I'm about to pull it up. Go ahead.
The question is, what made you change your mindset and did it help you snag that man?
The current man.
The high value man.
This man right here.
Lawrence, that dude.
Well, I will say this. It was not an easy thing, because someone talked about many girls or Black young women were raised to be masculine. And I don't even think we were raised to be masculine. We were raised to handle certain business because we had to. And
because you're the oldest of your family, right?
I am the oldest.
And my oldest sister, just so you know, I was youngest of 9. I was next to youngest of 9. So my oldest sister, I can't imagine, and for you, how many siblings did you have?
Well, it was just me and my younger sister. But the thing is, my mother, by the time she was 19, she had 2 children. Oh, so my mother was a young mother. And so being that she was raising us primarily by herself, my mom did what she had to do. So that's what I saw. So that's what I thought that I was supposed to do. And that's what I
Right.
did,
Take
and
care,
again,
take charge, take care,
yeah,
take charge, take care,
and
and
handle
just repeat.
everything. And
Yes.
again, and not knowing, and again, going and then seeing my mom struggle. I wanted to make sure that if I found myself saying that I didn't have to struggle in the same way. So unfortunately, it perpetuated itself. But it was a series of failed relationships, quite
Mm.
frankly. And I was one of my shout out to Dr. Bruner's husband. If he's listening, he knows who I'm talking about. He kept saying to me, he said, "You are such a kind person and you're a loving person, but sis, you have a bad picker." And
Mm.
and it's the truth. I was picking terrible people. I mean, and I'm not gonna say terrible people, but terrible for me.
Right.
And I was giving everything to the wrong men. I was picking the wrong men and allowing the wrong men to pick me. So after a series of failed relationships, and the last one before I met my husband, that was really traumatic. And my daughter and I are going to talk about that on Saturday.
Got it. Oh, right. It's because you and your daughter, you all definitely will come on to YouTube. There's a video that I'm going to share while you explain this a little bit further, but I did want to answer a question. Corey, why is G. Albert saying, I got a call, but I just came back to say a quick hello to your guest and find out, what did I win?
G. Albert, nice try.
Everybody's always trying to win first place pony.
So you were saying you and your daughter are going to come on and talk about this toxic relationship that caused a lot of trauma.
And as a result of that, it made me, I sought counseling, but it made me try to figure out, if I'm so successful in these areas, how come I'm not successful in relationships? And, during that time, going to therapy and peeling back the layers of, the choices that I made and why I made these various choices helped me to, kind of get down to the root of the problem and to help me figure out, why the reason why I was picking these kind of people. And the reason I was picking these kind of people is because there was something missing in me. And I felt that if I could pour it into them, that would help me save me. And it just didn't. So I had to do some serious work, and having done that and to peel back those layers, and some of them even going back to, childhood, because I didn't get here overnight. And I had to kind of dig into that.
So this particular video here, how do I value a man when the only one I know doesn't value me? You were talking about a picker. This is a video that's currently on your YouTube channel, and your daughter is featured in here as well. I know we were talking about her. So definitely I'm going to drop the link, and there's your husband, the current husband. So we'll definitely drop the link to this particular video, but also your YouTube channel, because like Corey said, like you're saying, you are on here, bringing the content, bringing the conversations. And a lot of times you open the panel so other people can come on as well, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I see your daughter right there at the bottom, and then I see your other guest there. So I'll drop the link to that particular video. This is going great. Even Big Ike says good stuff, Corey.
Now,
thank you,
Big Ike. Now, I think
so.
To get back to, but I was going to swing back to intentional billionaire. Intentional millionaire actually asked the question, and I think you were probably about to define that with your next answer. But how do you define a high value man versus a high earner man? How you differentiate? Because in the world of the manosphere, Kevin Samuels and all this, high value is usually associated with the female thought of somebody that's earning six figures, got it going on, got ready to and he can provide with finances, and that's all great. But from your definition of high value, how did that help you define the man find the man of your dreams that you have right now, your husband?
Well, again, according to the definition in the manosphere, we're talking about six figures and basically a power player in a corporation, or, influencing and in the network and stuff like that. But what I consider, to me, that's high earning, because my ex-husband was high earning. He was an entrepreneur from the time I met him, high six figures, could buy my daughter, me, anything we wanted. But what my daughter needed was him there. She needed, time. She needed date night with her father. We needed some quality time, and that wasn't happening. Needed to be feel safe in a sense of vulnerability with our feelings. And, and I don't disparage him, because sometimes, just like women, we didn't see how to be effective wives. Some men didn't see how to be effective husbands. So I, would often tell my daughter, he loves you the best way he can. But when I consider high value, I think about, I liken it to my grandfather, who was a middle class blue collar worker who provided for his family, who not only provided but protected his family. When I think about my husband, it's the little things that he does. My husband doesn't talk a whole lot. He doesn't. But when he's talking, he's saying something, and I'm listening. And he provides financially for our household, but he provides security. He listens. He prays for me. He has a work ethic that is beyond belief. But he's around this house, I'm not going to say a partner, but he leads me in a way that is not overbearing, that's not boisterous. And again, my ex-husband, he was very, in certain ways, condescending, because he was the high earner. And that's not necessary. And my husband is comforting. He is, and he's not an emotional man by any stretch of the imagination.
Because I see Blessed One put in there, emotional. Nope, that's not your man,
he's
right?
He's not. I liken it to my grandfather, because my grandfather was a silent but very intentional leader. And you knew it. He didn't have to say that he was. His presence commanded it. And it brought out something in me that I didn't have to exert myself, because it just kind of happened naturally.
And that's your grandfather behind you on the wall, right? On your family wall?
Yes, ma'am. That is my grandfather.
Let's get in there so we can see him. And these are family pictures, all of the family legacy around your grandfather. That is beautiful.
Yes. And so,
hold up. In the background,
yes.
Is that a wanted poster? Is that a wanted poster of TJ?
You know what?
It could be. Pan left.
Let me take this down. Let me take it down.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry,
because you were talking about your grandfather.
And I'll give you an example. I've been off work since May, but I'm in the transition of retiring from federal service. So as my packet is pending, I still have paid leave and stuff like that. But because my husband handles everything, I mean everything.
You mean your current husband?
Yes, my current husband.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Wait a minute. We do have to say, because Corey said it in the intro, you just got married to him how long ago?
2 years ago.
Right. And look at that smile. Every single time.
Still on the honeymoon.
Why she raise her eyebrows? This is a daytime show, people. Daytime. So, okay. So you just married him.
When Lawrence come home, she's going to drop it like it's hard.
You know what?
Like it's hard.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Back to what you were saying, because I'm just going to share your Instagram if that's okay with you, because I know you're also on Instagram, and I'm going to, while you talk about this story about your current husband, the high value man, that's just everything. You were saying he does just about everything, and here's a few photos. Go ahead.
Yes, and he like I said, I've been, getting paid leave and stuff like that because I had accrued leave. But because my husband handles everything, I hadn't been paid from work in a month and didn't even realize it.
Wow.
I didn't even realize it, because he handles, and I worry about nothing.
Right.
I mean,
you look happy in this picture right here.
Yeah,
you don't look like you have a care in the world.
I don't. And my joy is to serve him. When he comes home, everything, I make sure that everything is taken care of in the house. So all he has to do is come home and unwind. But in answer to the question, yes, my mind had to change. My way of thinking had to change. And what I mean by that, I had to stop thinking it was my job to plan and take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to stop that. And it was hard because that's all I knew. It's all I knew was to handle stuff. And it was all I knew, that if I was in a relationship and the man said that he was going to take care of it, and if it didn't happen fast enough, I felt that I needed to do it.
Right.
So I had to stop that.
Now,
But
that
again,
goes-
it was hard because that's all I knew.
And that goes right into our next final talking point, because we definitely want to talk about, go back and circle around to somebody, equated what you were saying about your husband or about with emotional. I think a lot of times it gets lost in the sauce that a man could be strong, a man could be a leader and still be compassionate. You don't have, and compassion doesn't mean that you're weak. It just means that you have empathy for other people around you, and you can actually, you can support them better when you have that compassion. But that doesn't mean you're soft, weak, or emotional. It just means that you understand it. And to be a leader, you have to have some sort of compassion. I mean, unless you're just gonna be a vicious tyrant, then you can do that.
Well, you know what, Corey, we got a couple of comments that can relate to both what you're saying. But go ahead.
But so after we hear these few comments, we're going to talk to you about what was the difference that you learned from being a wife. And you kind of touched on it, a wife versus a commanding officer.
And this is where we are wrapping up to our final giveaway. So soon we'll do our hashtag, but Miss Tabby Tab says, I can relate to her being masculine because I was forced to be that. I learned how to change that. I learned how to change that for me. I don't want to be strong. I can be strong in some parts, but when I go home, I just want to be. And then Coffee Talk and Tech said the trick is learning to provide and love better. I'm working at it still. And it's funny how the women, how y'all always say the women talk more. And then look at him. He has like one sentence. Miss Tabby Tab had 3.
Yeah, right. Proof's in the pudding.
He also said compassion shows strength in yourself. I believe that's it. Everybody's in here. And My Vivid Life says the same thing. You know what? This is Willie Dora, but I was about to read My Vivid Life saying, gotta take the armor off at home. Hello, Willie Dora. We
Willie
also
Dora.
have Donnie goes in, Corey.
Donnie goes into the fire.
Uncle Stu is in here.
Uncle Stu, the old man on the block.
Yes. So Willie Dora.
Uncle Stu's coming on. Uncle Stu will be on
Next
our
week?
channel next week on the 1st of October, Friday.
Absolutely. It does take work going from learning to be an independent woman. You have to learn how to be interdependent. The two become one. And look at Abby. Now, Abby's older and wiser. Her birthday was yesterday. I think most of us as Black women are forced to be strong. So hey, if you head over to Abby, you can definitely see what she's saying. What is Mr. Stewart saying? Because Mr. Stewart is also here. They were talking about people getting help with soft skills. And they're saying, I think we're good now. They cleared something up. But soft skills is something that we need at home. We need in the workplace. We need in our relationships. Soft skills. I hear the tech people talking about how soft skills are so important. Glenda is in here saying producer and provider who brings love and peace of mind.
All
Wait,
right.
Corey, we got to say hi to XDMC.
XEPDMC in the house.
Yes. So we're getting back into what you were saying. No matter who pays the bills, always know what's in the bank. That's Coffee Talking Tech.
All right. All right.
I like that one. So anyways, back to what you were saying, Corey.
What's
we are
the
moving
difference
into
between a wife. How did you learn to be a wife versus a commanding officer? You touched on some of it, but let's take it from that angle.
But before she does, we got to have them type in the hashtag. What's the final hashtag, TJ? Do you want it to be your channel or do you want it? Go ahead. You tell us.
Oh, it's a final hashtag?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they're going to type this in. They're going to see who's going to win the giveaway regarding the dog.
I'm sorry.
let's hashtag her channel.
Okay, hashtag my channel. That sounds good.
So now her channel name, though, is Mosaic with TJ. Uncle Stu is saying TJ is the leader of women who are looking to be better women, wife and mother. Okay. Look at Uncle Stu trying to get even more kudos. Yes, y'all head over to his channel.
Yes.
Hashtag Mosaic with TJ.
Snuggles looking in, Corey. We got to get out of here. We
Uh-oh.
didn't say hi to Patrice either.
Patrice, pistol packing Patrice. She's a beast from the west and east, to say the least.
Boy, you got talents. You
Look,
good.
I know, right? And no, we are not hashtagging bark bark trash can waves. Hey there, Open Loaners. So happy to have you here. Open Loans. Oops.
Oh my goodness. Open Loaners.
I can't read. Open Loan says, hi all, just entering the building. I can't read. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's the hashtag? Is it Mosaic?
Mosaic with TJ.
Okay.
Hashtag Mosaic with TJ.
Mosaic. But
Yes.
wait, no, because if they do Mosaic with, they have to type out the word with, right? Because you
No,
can't put.
it's W slash
Oh, you can't
backslash
do
or
that in
whatever.
you can't do that in the
I don't know if we can do that in the giveaway though.
Okay,
because it's
just
a
do it.
punctuation.
We're
Well,
just gonna
somebody
do
did. I see it. They did. Yeah.
Blessed One did Mosaic with
Yes.
TJ, but you got to put it all together like this. So I think we'll do it that way. Black Tropical has it. Okay.
Yeah. 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 I
And
like
look
that. That's
at
cute.
Snuggles talking about Corey was right. Thanks a lot, Snuggles. Y'all don't never help me out.
What was I right about, Snuggles?
Open loans. Because look, they're like, yeah, loans with a Z. It's okay.
But it's
known
LANE lanes, isn't it?
Oh Lord, girl. See, now you helping me.
Open lanes.
Open lanes, not even loans.
And I'm the one that can't see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Open lanes.
TJ, even you, you're supposed to be on my side.
I am.
That's what's wrong with modern women. They can't read.
Oh, see, there we go. See, there you go.
Okay. So it looks like we do have our proper final hashtag in. Hey there,
Fit.
mama's handprint.
Look, fit. Kevin Samuels should say, today's women need to be fit, feminine, and literate.
Thank you, Miss Tabby Tab, for putting hashtag Mosaic with Mosaic with TJ. So okay. Thanks a lot, David Hunt. Reading is fundamental. Hashtag reading is fundamental.
See, okay, I see you, Mr. Hunt. I see you.
You know, but look, TJ, you were just helping him out. But anyways, we're gonna get on to the final question now.
The answer about being a wife versus a commanding officer.
Yes, okay, because look, the Intentional Millionaire, formerly ROI, says it's okay to be a strong woman. However, strong women have to become aware that they have to work at turning it down when a man is leading. It's the work of turning down, which is the challenge. Okay.
Right.
And if I may, and that is the truth. That is,
Yes.
again. But when you do, and it takes practice because, like myself, as a single mother in the military at the time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the workforce, and even after I got out of the military, still in a senior level position in the federal government, with no one to balance it. I didn't know what I was doing was wrong.
Right.
It wasn't. I didn't know what I was doing was wrong, and again, because I didn't see my mom, be a wife. So it wasn't until I started to kind of do the deep dive and to try to peel back the layers. So that's one of the reasons I started my channel, is because to say, okay, we have to learn, and it's better to learn late than not at all. And I learned late. And also to help women who are raising daughters, like I was raising mine. Yes,
I have a question
ma'am.
for you, because you said you never saw your mom get married. How old you were married your first marriage, and you got married in your a second time at age 50. But
that's the only way you can't be married in your first marriage.
Look at Global Green Book. Kevin Samuel said the sound. I have a PhD, and Donnie was laughing at me earlier. But thank you so much, Over the Top WME. She said, y'all gonna leave my girl alone. So my question is
about like, we got W Top women in the house.
Right. Anyways, about your mom, she never got married then. Like she never, and I say this because what I was trying to say, Corey, is you got married, but then you said your real marriage, this marriage, the good marriage was now, at age 50, but your mom never had that experience. She never got married.
Well, she did. She did get married when in the late 80s, early 90s.
But not when you were a child, is what you're saying, to see that as a model. Got it.
And even then, regrettably, the marriage that she had was not a good one either. So,
well, good news. Somebody just subscribed to your channel. Global Green Book did.
Thank you.
I'll drop it in there. And I think I dropped in your Instagram also, because I know that Global Green Book is an Instagram person, and you have cute things on there, like your granddaughter,
my baby girl.
So, yeah, where was she? I just saw her. There she was.
My tinky tink.
Where did she appear to? Yes. Wait a minute. Who is this guy? Why is the dude up here? Right, he looking all stressed out.
That's a meme. Like that was. I was like, my nerves were bad. I was
exactly. There's one behind his ear and about 12 cigarettes in his hand, like they photoshopped.
That's her first husband, y'all.
That's the first husband.
Okay. I'm sorry. I know that you all are on a time, so I want to make sure that I answer the question.
We are not on the time. We're about because we're wrapping up.
I don't want to. Okay, because I'm
There
I'm
she
here all
is.
day. That's my
All right, so
stinky.
Aw.
so again, wife versus commanding officer. How does that work? How does that look to you?
That's it.
Listen here, ladies.
Uh-oh.
Be quiet. It starts there. It starts
Okay.
there.
I
And I have
ain't he, TJ.
You
be
know what? He
quiet.
just wants you to say it again.
So
Just
what you
keep
say,
going.
TJ?
Keep moving forward.
So, and again, my daughter, I tell you what, I'm learning so much from my daughter because she did when we did the interview with Courtney, Michelle, and her. My daughter says, even when it goes wrong, just sit back and let it, he's the man, let him do it. And
Mm.
she said, and that is true submission when even if it doesn't go according to plan, shut your mouth up and roll because you believe in your man. And for me, wife versus commander in chief, my husband says I'm the house manager. But as a house manager, I do nothing without consulting him first.
Mm.
And it's interesting because I want to get it done yesterday.
And you want to get it done a certain way. We always want, and Glenda is saying be submissive, right? But also some of us are thinking, well, I just need to be in control. And from what you're saying, here's Snuggles. Is it okay to watch a woman fail in life that has been given many options after she makes constant mistakes? Or should a woman always be saved?
All right.
Well, first of all, I think a woman has to, you have to learn to save yourself. And and sometimes you don't know to save yourself until you fall in enough times, like myself, because I couldn't figure out what was I doing wrong. So once I figured that out, I saved myself by doing the work to enable me to meet my husband.
Oh, nice. And you know what? Speaking of husbands, let me tell you something. Corey, Corey is a mess, right? And then, he always connects with the guys on this channel. So, of course, I'm always messing up. But look at Uncle Stu talking about, say it louder, TJ.
So you said
quiet.
So shifted from.
I thought you were going to do your thing,
Oh, yeah.
Corey.
Shut up.
Cause
Can't you see TJ is talking? Why
is she dancing? Because look, Uncle Stu and Corey have this thing. Corey always will bust in and say that, right? So I thought when he said, say it again louder, and then I thought Corey was going to do his thing.
So go ahead, TJ. You said first thought, from wife to commanding officer, first be quiet, take the time to listen, and even when you think things are going left according to your opinion, let it go left because you guys trusting the fact that your man is going to handle it.
And do what Black Tropical was saying. Talk everything over with your husband. She trusts him to lead 100%, and their life is awesome.
And I swear, as someone who has done everything by myself always, even when I was married, the weight of not having to do it is just almost euphoric. And even my daughter says, I still have some moments I just got to feel like I got to orchestrate, but because again, I'm 54 years in the making, but I have truly, fallen into this rhythm that it's okay that it doesn't have to be my way. It's okay that I'll give you an example. A previous relationship, because the guy would wash the dishes and put the dishes up, and then I made a comment, well, it goes here, as opposed to being appreciative that he did it. That's something I had to learn. So messing that up in that relationship, when my husband, because he'll come home and he'll wash the dishes, and sometimes he puts things in the wrong place, but guess what? I don't say not a word. When he's done, I just move it to where it goes. But if it's no big deal, I'll leave it where it is. So again,
let me ask you, is it okay to drop your private Facebook group in here? Because
that was going all kinds of way when you started.
What, to drop your private?
Yeah. She
yeah.
was talking about her husband. You say,
then I'm
okay,
like,
I'm like, what? I'm like, no.
I say ixnay.
Right. And I was trying to say, we need more of this. Like, if people want to connect more, is it okay to drop the private Facebook? Okay, good. Corey, how do we finish up? Because you were going to say something. So I put it in there, guys. This is how you'll know you're at the right place when you see Mosaic there.
I was just gonna say to what she was saying about the dishes thing. A lot of times, and that is kind of a male thing too. It's one of the male qualities that I think a lot of, I don't even think it's a male quality. It's just a human quality because, like I said, a lot of times men you say, "Oh, she did this. Oh, let me fix that. Oh, she put that there. Oh, let me," and just not say anything because it ain't worth the fight. It ain't worth the time. It ain't worth the energy that you could fight about it. So that's, I think that's just a good human quality. I won't say male or female. That's just a good human quality to have, especially when you're in a relationship or partnership. So we would definitely thank you, TJ. But we gotta tell everybody, what do they win in today's drawing?
So hold on, before you start, I just want to clarify a couple of things because, of course, Coffee Talking Twerk talking about drop your what, and then, of course, earlier when we were showing Sweet Little Chunk, Trash Can Waves and his crazy self, he talked about, wait, she just had a baby. So of course that's the grandbaby, and that's over the top. Talking about, no, that's over. Thank you, over the top. Talking about, no, that's her granddaughter.
Yes.
And before the Billions was even telling us who that was with all the cigarettes in his hand, he was like, "Oh no, that's Mekhi Pfizer." Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
That's look. I'm making
Pfizer is the vaccine people.
I know, it's on my mind, right? Look, I'm thinking about stocks. So, anyways, so let's get into the giveaway.
What did they win today? Oh, you want me to tell them?
For the final giveaway for the hashtag.
Oh, you tell them.
Okay. They get to choose. TJ has a dog named Duke. And TJ, you get to choose whether when her husband comes home.
Why do you hear talking about her? Sarah had a child in her old age, but TJ is still young. That's Uncle Stu. She's shaking her head like, nope, putting up the block sign.
So they get to decide whether Duke gets to sleep in the bed, whether this weekend, whether your husband is home or not, because your husband has a hard and fast rule: the dog don't sleep in the bed. So,
speaking of sleeping in the bed, Corey, XDMC talking about, I always put it in the right place. I'm talking about the dishes. Get your minds right.
X dishes MC.
Yes. See you later, JP. I know she's got Token Wednesday, so if you're getting onto her channel Wednesday night, she is token and talking, but so she's out. And plus, you know what, we got to go because I got to go work out with Coach Remy. So how do we do this?
So you got your hashtags in. So what's going to happen is the TJ is going to give you the opportunity to choose whether Duke gets to sleep in the bed, whether her husband is home or not, and her husband just going to deal with it for one night. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to count the 3.
Okay.
And then TJ, what you're going to do is you're going to say Atomic Dog. All right.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. So let me make sure that we all see Mosaic with TJ is right there on the screen. Go ahead, Corey.
1, 2, 3.
Atomic Dog.
Oh, come on now. You do better than
It's
that.
too late. We already going. JP, it's Barb Abby. She stole my thunder. XDMC, Before the Billions, Blessed Life, Over the Top and Topic, JP, Trash Can Waves, Global Green Book, Philip Waldo, Donnie Goes In, David Hunt, Black Tropical, Glender, JP. She just
JP
left and
just
won.
left.
She dropped the mic on her way out.
So JP,
yes.
Oh, sorry. JP gets to decide whether or not Duke gets to sleep in the bed.
And y'all, if JP is gone, y'all know we got to redo it because we know y'all are in there saying.
Yeah, we got to. We have to do it because I need to know what I'm gonna tell my husband.
Right, and look. Well, Mr. Stewart is talking about that's torture, but Black Tropical to my hell to the no dogs in the bed, especially big dogs. My dogs are too big for that. Oh, but some people are in there saying congrats to JP. And then
I'll throw this one out for XDMC. There's only one dog that's allowed in the bed.
What's Snuggle to the white man? That's a setup.
It's only one doggy allowed in the bed, and y'all can figure that out. I know XDMC will be between that one.
You already know because Trash Can Waves to my bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. David Hunt withdrew his entry.
Okay, that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. I appreciate it, and that was fun. But there's no way in hell my husband's gonna go for that. So, and as we end, I want to tell you that so you all know, during the week, my dog sleeps in the bed with me because it's an added form of security. But because my husband has rules. So when he's on home, I strip the bed, sanitize everything, and wash everything by the time my husband comes home because and he knows, but again, and my dog knows when husband is home, He does not get in the bed.
Got it. So he already knows.
He already
Okay,
knows.
so either way, at this point, then we don't have to do the drawing again. We've just got to move forward because everybody's in there talking trash. Miss Tabby was like, I know that's right.
Yeah.
So that's good. Blessed One was a good sport, saying congratulations. And Uncle Stu says, I see only women win these games.
Before the Billions won.
won.
Right,
Yeah.
he just won earlier.
XDLC has won twice in one day.
Yep,
So
he
it's PWJ. So we had some men, Uncle Stu. Just hang in there, brother.
Definitely. So we do have to ask you our final question before you go. We ask all of our guests this before they go because we go into our plant-based treat segment to finish out. It's like a 1-minute video. How many fruits?
That's my question.
Oh.
How many MREs have you eaten today?
Today, none.
No, just kidding.
Today, none.
How many fruits and vegetables and what types have you eaten today?
None yet.
You had coffee.
No,
Is that a
bean
fruit and
does not-
vegetable?
It's a plant.
because it's a coffee bean. No, that's so far-fetched. No.
Oh, watch this. Watch the whole script. Flip. The coffee doesn't count.
I mean, I guess we've been counting it, but look at Von Bryant jumping in there to my lateness is consistent.
Just
You're
say,
just in time for the plant-based treat. Always.
Just say the no that you just said, so the coffee doesn't count.
No, is
She
that
got
what
Bailey's
I said?
in it.
Oh. Well,
Not
Bailey's
this
is
time.
not.
See how she started saying,
Okay, Trash Can Wave says that coffee counts. So I don't know. Look.
Cheers.
And
I'll drink to that.
Hey, and Black's Tropical, they have banana trees on their property. They have papaya trees on their property. And this is like in the city. You can see the neighbors' houses. So they're doing all of this right there in their yards. Passion fruits. What else do they have? They have so much. And they have chickens too.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Glenda, cranberry, orange juice mixed. Okay.
All
Mr.
right.
Stewart. Oh, you know what? Frozen seeded grapes.
All right.
So you know what, Mr. Stewart? We would freeze grapes as a snack that tastes like a popsicle.
Yep.
They are on the
That's a good
Dirty
idea.
Dozen list, so I don't eat them unless they're organic. You guys just Google Dirty Dozen list, clean, Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. And a lot of foods will come up. You'll be like, oh, I got to look at the grapes or I got to look at the peaches differently,
I had an orange, a banana, and a handful of walnuts, and then I had some oatmeal that had some fresh berries, some frozen berries in it.
Yes. And
That
you,
sounds good.
yes, because we definitely eat a lot of different things here. And I try to put I do a lot of combination foods. Now in Tabi, now you are in South Africa, so we know your time zone. So you cannot be asking, can coffee count for just today? Because if all day long, we know you are ahead of us. So you've already passed our time. You know what? Tree leaves count. So does coffee. Says she stole my thunder.
Tea leaves or tree leaves?
Tree leaves.
Who's eating tree leaves?
Well, like for different leaves off the trees that you can have, say like basil, mint leaves,
true.
trees, like mint is a tree. It's a small one, but it's a tree.
Got you.
Listen to Trash Can. Any vodka in it? No, we just said Bailey's Irish Cream. It's too early for vodka. Oh, okay. Black Tropical's chickens love frozen grapes. All right. He's about phrasing. Coffee counts, people. That's Coffee Talking Twerk.
Of course. Coffee's in the title of his YouTube channel.
You know what? Oh, you still eating that oatmeal when you but she says, I'm still eating Blind Guy, his wife's oatmeal when I break my fast. Yeah, we have a oatmeal video on here showing one of the ways Black's Tropical.
Okay.
Yeah, showing one of the ways. Yeah, because the oatmeal is my favorite food. So I eat a lot of oatmeal. And in order to keep it interesting for my family, we change it up. So today we had the craisins, the walnuts, and I don't think I put flax in it today, but flax seeds are amazing. And
give you a smooth move.
Yeah. And then we also have Glenda. She's telling Trash Can Waves cranberry juice with pineapple Ciroc later.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Go ahead on, Miss Glenda.
Right. And look at Miss Tabby Tab still trying to make it work for the coffee. G. Albert says frozen green seedless grapes and grubs. You know what? I can't do grubs, even when I was eating meat. Now, you were in the military. You were in both branches because you went from the Army to the Navy, right?
She's a soldier.
Right. Mm-hmm. So did you eat grubs? Like, were you ever stationed overseas? You know how people in different countries, they eat grubs?
That would be negative for me. No.
Nah.
No. That would be negative. That
And
would be
just so
negative.
that you know, Corey, tree leaves are tea leaves. That's what she stole my thunder, saying tree leaves makes tea as well. So
Yeah,
thank you.
that's why I was asking tree leaves or tea leaves because like I'm thinking like somebody snatching pine needles off a tree.
You know what? And look at Trash Can. What you know about that Ciroc and pineapple, Glenda?
Look, Glenda is Bob Marley's little sister, so she probably got something else. She got something else going on with that pineapple juice and Ciroc.
Do you eat grits, G? Do you eat grits? What's your name?
Lord have mercy,
TJ, because no,
Oh,
G Albert
yes.
said I gotta have my grits, bacon and cheese, no sugar. But see,
Yes.
So maybe he didn't mean grubs. Maybe he meant grits.
no, this is a new comment.
okay.
Because I have a recent video I have to post where I will put different things into the grits. For example, whatever matches, whatever color matches. So a friend of mine gave me some eggplant from her garden. So eggplant, peel it, don't put in the skin, and it makes them really creamy because of the texture. And it doesn't give it an adverse flavor. So you can, if you're eating bacon, you can definitely still do that. But we do onions, garlic. Sometimes I do okra. I don't blend that. I'll keep the color because if you don't like okra and the texture, it matches with grits. It makes them so creamy. It doesn't feel like that slimy texture. So yeah, those are different ways to try grits with your bacon and cheese. You got to get the vegetables in there.
Yeah, my husband makes grits every time he's home. And so even when he leaves some for me because again, because I don't make them well, but he does. So absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you know, G. Albert was saying he saw your face with the grubs comment, but Uncle Stu was like, yep, I did eat those before. People say they're good and they're crispy. And so, you know, no, we're not eating sugar and grits, Miss Tabby Tab.
Nah,
she's talking about let's argue.
That's Middle East. That's Midwest type of grits. Down in dirty South, you know, it's more, we do savory grits, like grits and gravy.
And cheese. Yeah. I put cheese in mine.
And we do too. You know what? We find plant-based cheeses that we really like. The Follow Your Heart brand, their Parmesan is amazing. It does taste like cheese. It has that salty flavor. It has the right chew. Their cheddar kind of tastes like air. So honestly speaking, they're shredded cheddar, but the sliced is good. Remember, I was saying I put okra in my grits. That's an African thing, and I'm Nigerian. So is Miriam Adepoju.
Miriam Adepoju. Miriam,
she says I like okra, Corey.
You responded. I responded to you in the comments back on the video that Laquita had done about Ethiopian food back, and then you said you're gonna rub it in my face and come on the video eating some more. So if you do that if you hold to that promise, you will see me just vaporize and come through the screen and just come to your house.
Yeah, don't tease us like that, Miriam. She's an amazing content creator. If you know anybody looking for grants, she has grants for that. She'll post like grants, their deadlines for business owners or for content creators or for people studying, looking for internships to travel abroad. It is amazing. Yes. Awesome. Trash Can Waves crazy self talking about Lion King had me wanting to taste grubs. They look juicy. They do. So we are going to get you out of here because now they're doing too much. Black Tropical is telling Tabby Tab, no sugar, just cheese, butter, sea salt, and pepper. Oh, Global Green Book did have two peaches, 2 oranges today. I don't know what picture that is. It's an icon course. So I'm picture reading now.
Okay.
They didn't reduce me to pictures. But Trash Can Wave said, milk and banana go in grits. Let the argument begin.
Milk and banana.
He's saying that because of what they were saying earlier. Right. You know, like let's just start.
Sometimes when Queen will make beans and rice, I'll cut up a banana and put in there. Yeah,
they go together though. Yeah. Now see, Miriam, she's laughing, talking about moi moi is the real deal.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, and so she would know.
You're gonna see me come through like this.
Sailing right through the screen, like on the Fat Albert cartoon where they were going through the screen.
Okay, see she threw a jab at me, y'all. So I'm going through the screen also.
Well, no, that's because Albert's name came up.
Oh, so now you're saying G Albert is Fat Albert. So you're just digging the hole deeper. You don't never put Fat and Albert in the same sentence, especially with a big dark skinned dude and a man whose name is G Albert. You don't do that.
You know what? I'm gonna just move to XDMC. He says, if you put sugar in your grits, unfriend me now. See, look,
and he ain't even from he is from the South. He got Southern roots. Yeah.
Yes. All right, we're getting out of here because C Block Boko is saying Chicago grits. Uncle Stu, grits with cheese and mushroom gravy. All right, we're going to the plant-based treats, and Trash Can Waves is going to get him some grits. So let's go for it. Melissa Bryan, no worries. Sweet and savory grits depends on the Melissa Berrien. What I say? That just made up something.
Yeah.
Any final words before we get into our plant-based treat?
Yes, I just wanted to put a little plug for my channel. Am I too soon?
Oh
No,
yeah,
go ahead.
your YouTube channel. We'll make sure we drop the link into the chat one more time, so that way people will know where they are when they get there and all that good stuff. So go ahead, tell us about it.
Well,
And
yeah.
thank you for joining us on this episode of Blind Guy White. No, go
That's
ahead.
what I did to my daughter.
Right?
I just, I invite you to join me and my daughter on Saturday because we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a little bit more talking about the relationship that really transformed me and made me do some self-reflection. But also just in general, the reason why I started the channel is to help young and seasoned people to learn from some of the things I did in my life, personally and professionally, and that we can move our lives in the direction that we choose to go, even if it's a little bit later than in life. And also just to be transparent, to have some transparent conversations about my life. And maybe some people can identify with some of the things that I've experienced and maybe help them move in a different direction. And again, because I have my daughter on there and she's 27, for those young women who didn't see their mothers as wives, but you can still learn to be one, because my daughter learned to be one, and she just had to make some different, had to find some other examples. So yeah, join us on that. If you would, I would greatly appreciate it.
All
Absolutely.
right,
And
definitely.
that's this Saturday. What time, please? And what time zone?
It's going to be 11 o'clock Central Time.
So
11 o'clock Central
12,
Time.
12 noon Eastern.
And my daughter,
that's,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. That's
I
12
said my
noon
daughter
Eastern.
keeps me completely honest. So again, it's not rehearsed, and she has shut me down a couple of times respectfully, but she
Yeah.
has, and she keeps me honest.
Right. And this particular video that I was pulling up, it was titled, "My Daughter Holds Me Accountable." And so that's why I was pulling up that one particular video. So I'll definitely drop that into the chat so that way people know where to find you, what you and your daughter are all about, the types of conversations they can expect before Saturday. So that way when they tune in, they are ready.
Well, TJ, you have definitely done a wonderful job taking us on your journey on and sharing how to snag a man. You defied the odds that many people are set out there in the manosphere, saying that if you're over 40 and you are divorced and you have a child, it's a wrap for you and you're just gonna get a Duke and die alone. You have definitely not. You're not doing that. You got married at 52 to a great man who has one severe psycho-emotional, sociologically pathologic flaw. He likes the
What's
Dallas
that?
Cowboys.
Like the Dallas Cowboys, you know what?
Other than that, he was a great man up until he revealed that part of himself, and then he just went completely out of the window. So kudos to you on everything but that.
So we will see you soon next time, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. And thank
And
all of
tell-
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, tell your husband we are so excited for both of you, especially on the vote for today with the dog. We are so happy he's leading that conversation and keeping no dogs in the bed unless he chooses to be, whatever. So
with that being said, we're gonna put you back in our virtual green room. You can go ahead and enjoy some virtual cheese grits and mimosas that we have back there in the back room. So
Yes.
hang out, don't leave. We'll talk to you when the broadcast is over.
And it's about to be over. Corey, introduce our plant-based treats. Always trying to get you guys to eat more fruits and vegetables every day at every meal.
It's time for today's plant-based treat. It's called chicken fruit, better known as boiled eggs. No, it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Flour,
Yellow cornmeal
flax seeds,
for the egg. Almond milk for buttermilk.
corn,
And sugar.
Buttermilk by simply pouring about a cup of milk. That's about 8 or 9 ounces. And I go ahead and squeeze some lemon juice into that. So now we are going to have buttermilk. You can see it's instantly curdling. A cup of the cornmeal. We will add a cup of flour. We have about a 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Use a teaspoon of baking soda. Use about a teaspoon of baking powder. heaping tablespoon of yogurt. This is going to make your cornbread nice and creamy, and I'm using a plant-based yogurt. We're just going to mix up the dry ingredients a little bit, how it's risen up, yep. And then go ahead and scoop that out. Wax egg. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of this in, maybe like 3 tablespoonfuls. All right, so now let's pour in the milk. To just toss in a little bit of the frozen corn.
Corn is rich in vitamin C, an antioxidant that wards off cancer and heart disease. It's a good source of the carotenoids good for your eyes and prevents the lens damage that leads to cataracts.
So the last thing we're going to add is about a 1/3 cup of oil.
You're all done. Pop it into a muffin pan or a loaf pan. Bake it at 375 degrees for about 12 minutes.
All right, guys.
Getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables at every meal. We definitely thank you guys for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy,
His wife,
Their Life Live. Join us tomorrow with Black's Tropical Homestead,
Hey.
showing you how to transform your urban backyard in the subtropical setting into a tropical paradise of fruits and vegetables.
and why they in the comments, Black Tropical, talking about you gonna eat your cornbread.
That's Trash Can Wade's favorite line, because he wrote that line for himself. And
Well, you know, speaking of him, he's teaching you how to make a drink. 99% champagne, 1% orange juice. Perfect mixture.
And Friday, we have Big Guy Journey in the house telling how he lost 218 pounds. He's going to be sharing information about how he promotes anti-bullying through his book. And he's going to also be sharing some of relating how his weight loss journey was similar to some of his business practices. So we'll be talking to him about that on Friday.
Yes. Just so that you know, Corey, XDMC says you can pass me a glass of that for sure. It's a Trash Can Wage, who also says he could go for some Texas cornbread. See, we're inspiring them, Corey.
There you go. And then Sunday, we have Our Marriage Needs Help. We got two special guests. Do we announce a special guest? Or we hold on to it.
Oh, we're gonna tease them. We're not letting them. We're not. Mom's the word.
All right, we got some heavy hitters coming in on Sunday, and some pretty ladies as well. So,
oh yeah. Oh, and you know what? So instead
one
of
them
leaving,
is Ethiopian.
Over the top WME, it says, I love yogurt in my baking. That means it's going to be moist. I do that as well. So it just depends on the recipe. And Miles Nevison says, most wholesome YouTubers alive. Bye, family. Thank you so much for being here, Miles. Wow.
Thank you. So,
Black Tropical is having mimosas tomorrow for her birthday. Do we have that on the channel? Can we? So Nanette gave it a thumbs up. Mommy Guide Inc. is here.
Hey, Mommy Lala, all the way over there in the Philippines.
Yes, you know they're 12 hours ahead, and they just finished a stream because they stream live showing the whole craft, her and a collaboration of people. So just in time, yes. Yeah, man, Coffee Tech, we are booked solid. We try to keep it that way. So, you know.
Coffee Talking Tech, we're gonna go drop our email into the comments. We need you to send us an email.
Oh, okay. Look at Emily Renee in there, Corey.
ERT.
Yes. I think we can just put our email on the channel. Yeah. And no, we're not giving away any hints over the top. Talking about, I can't wait till Sunday. Please give us a hint of who the heavy hitters guest is.
Let me say one.
Thank you, and Tabi.
One is a straight millionaire.
She enjoyed the show.
And one is he thought, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I can't say the other one because I just give it straight away if I give hints on the other one. But yeah, it's gonna be some heavy hitters.
Why is Blender now giving lyrics? Rolling down the street.
So sipping on gin and juice, lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
We gotta get out of here.
Belinda is sitting back listening to the Chronic album right now.
Yes. Oh, good. Thank you, XDMC. He says his sisters really enjoyed our Sunday show. My marriage needs help.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why we're bringing it back this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, XDMC. That's my brother from another mother.
Yes.
I appreciate every time he comes in, the clown prince of the comments.
Boom. So definitely Coffee Talking Tech. I think we can get his email, but ours is right here on the screen. admin@blindguyhiswife.com.
So hit us with the email, coffee talking twerk, and we'll get a conversation started with you on the back end.
Yes, hugs to you, Juliet Ambali over in Nigeria.
Ambali, yes, we sitting over there on that ice and then chipping it up, making mimosas for everybody over there, making some Chapmans for everybody, making Chapmans. Her and Miriam drinking Chapmans and eating more and more.
Yeah, talking about grits with cheese is delicious. Mama's handprint. She's another Nigerian, Corey.
Oh,
I think I just put everybody in Nigeria,
she could be
or South Africa.
Yeah, she could be from Cameroon. You said she's a Nigerian.
Mm-hmm. And look, don't be quiet, trash can waves. And how is trash can waves tomorrow? Anton. Oh, she skipped over Anton. That's how I know. Black Tropical says, yes, that's how we finish our Sunday. Our marriage needs help.
All right.
Thank you, Elizabeth. She says, y'all are hilarious. It's all of you. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are always excited to have you
talking
guys
about. You talking about hilarious. The Elizabeth is very business oriented and very, very professional when she's on her channel. But off the scene, that woman is a trip. She is funny. Definitely
so. So, we definitely want to say thank you to all of you. We are out. Look at Snuggle still saying, I am. Snuggles in there asking questions, and I missed some of them.
What?
Who knows? I am ... Like earlier, she had asked if TJ was the norm. Like, is TJ the norm?
Oh yeah, TJ. It's like I said, it's a lot of women out here. Like I said, and you call it what you call it, but modern women or better or feminine women, I don't know what traditional women, as you want to call it. Each of them has their value. Each of them have their place in society. One is not necessarily worse than the other. It's just about how they fit with the person they end up with in a relationship. So so some guys, a modern woman is going to be what he wants. Some guys are going to be a traditional woman. But like I said, it's all about, does that person meet your needs at that particular time in your life? So we're not telling anybody to become a modern woman, not telling anybody to become a traditional woman. Just be the best woman you can be, like TJ.
Yes, absolutely. So how do we say goodbye, Corey?
I've been thinking about this for quite some time.
Oh, okay.
But I decided I couldn't do it because I'll have to put her whole government name out there to sing this song. So
I think you can. It's on her other social media platforms if they follow her there. But
she's in the background. TJ, give us a nod if I can sing my song.
Oh, with her name, you mean with her whole name?
Yeah, with her whole name.
Oh, you said for her to give you a nod if you can sing that song with her government name that she has on her other social media platforms. Right. Okay. So TJ, a thumbs up if you think it's okay for Mr. Corey to sing all of it. Oh, and Melissa says exactly. There's value in both. I know Melissa has a live stream Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Here we go.
I can't count good.
1, 2.
Just say goodbye.
Mr. Lones.
I know, right? Thank you, Snuggles. It's very interesting to listen to people in successful marriages for years talk about how life is the single and the options that people have to choose from. Very interesting. I know, right? Never can say goodbye, Vaughn Bryant. Let's get out of here. Glenda Shivers. It's so hard to say goodbye.
Did I get my nod or my thumbs up, or did I get an X?
Just go for it, Corey. She'll kill us later.
No, I ain't doing that. So I'll switch it up. So I'll sing this in tribute to
look, the trash can's my Corey. Did you see the nod? Just go ahead. She did say go for it.
Okay, all right. We want to say thank you to Mrs. Jones, Terry Jones, Randolph Terry Jones. She did her thing when she came on.
Wait a minute, what note is this? What key is this?
A key of me. All right. So that being said, everybody, we say anchors are all you can be. Deuces.
Deuces. Oh my God, Corey, this is too much. Oh wait, this is where we say goodbye for real?
Yeah.
Oh, deuces.
Deuces.